Hello, and who are you?
Hello, Catherine. It's very nice to see you, and thank you very much for this opportunity to be online. So, my name is Irina Bogdanova. I am Russian. I'm a pianist and was born in Moscow, studied in Moscow, and I was very lucky with my teachers at school, at Central Musical School, where I first went to learn play the piano, and I started when I was 5. And so in the Central Musical School, I had the great professor of Moscow Conservatory, and her name is Vera Gornostaeva. So I was lucky to study with her from when I was very small, when I was 9 years old, because she had a class in this school. And then, so I continued at Moscow State Conservatory.
Oh, you're so fast. You're so fast. We want to know this in more detail, please. Now, if you started at the conservatory, at the age of 5, there must be a reason. So what is it? The profession of your parents?
So I come up from a musical family, I could say, because my father is a violinist in the Russian National Orchestra, conducted by Mikhail Pletnyov, and my mother played the piano, teach the piano, so obviously she loves music. And so when I was born, as my mother tells me, I had very long hands, just born. So she had this idea she thought she will be a pianist. That's what my mother says.
Yeah. It was decided. Yes.
Yeah. And then, as she explained, so I was very fast. To repeat the notes, like when a little child, you play one note. And so I was very fast to repeat the same note or to sing the same note. And maybe then, maybe a little bar, I was very fast to repeat it. So my mother decided to start to teach me professionally the piano. So that's how it came out.
And you know what? My favorite pianist is Mr. Pletnyov. Yes.
I couldn't think about it.
Yes, there is a reason. I mean, I have so many favorite pianists, you can imagine. Really? But the one thing I really like about him is the genius, because he is, and if this is the text we all adhere to, then some pianists go beyond the text. And most of the pianists who go beyond the text, you say, okay, yeah, you can do it that way. Yeah, you can do it that way. But you don't allow them to go far away. And the one I allow to go far away is Pletnyov, because he improves it. I mean, he's a genius, I think.
That's true, but he has this special ear, because as I know, he composes music. Besides that, he is a great pianist. So, for example, maybe he made these famous arrangements of Tchaikovsky pieces from the ballet of Nutcracker. And yes, I really love playing it.
Yes, it's one of my favorite too. Unfortunately, it's not allowed to be played without playing GEMA. But I have a couple of records, and it's just, he's a genius. I really think he's a genius, because when you listen to his piano transcription, you hear all the other instruments. You hear them. Yeah.
It's like a big orchestra, not piano anymore. Yeah. Yes, for me as well. Absolutely.
Well, so that's good to know. And then you went into the sort of real studies. You stayed in Moscow all the time until when?
Yes, and then at the age of 17, or it's like when you have to decide what to do. So I had some doubts, as everybody maybe have, what to do, where to go, and maybe language, maybe to do other things. And then, so I just said, no, I go forwards. And for myself, wanted to try to go to the conservatory to go to do exams, which were very, very, very hard. And it was almost impossible to enter. So very, very difficult. But I did it with preparations and everything. I was very happy. And like this started my life with this legendary teacher, Sergei Dorensky, with whom I lived for like 10 years of like a life of artist, in competitions, traveling all over the world, and I entered in his family, yes, from the first year of studies at the Moscow Conservatory. Yes, and I think it's a very big luck that I was there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yes. And after that?
Yes, and so after that, there was another thing that, I was studying shortly in the United States, like wanted to do some other diplomas, maybe out of Russia. And suddenly, okay, where to go? Where to go, what to do? And I didn't know anyone. So I heard about the Piano Academy in Italy. And it's called Incontri con Maestro. It's the Imola Piano Academy in a little city in Emilia-Romagna in Italy. The city is called Imola. And the academy is 25 years old and was founded by the great man, a great maestro. And now, today he's like 85 years old, and I wish him all the best because I admire this man. He's the founder, and his name is Franco Scala. And so I knew that this academy helped young people. They promoted a lot of musicians, like all over the world, maybe 10 years ago. And I thought, yes, okay, I tried to go and I want to have some experience. And I made exams, and there was Franco Scala there in the jury, so we met, and so I was accepted. And it's like a new page of my life. Again, it was opened, because it started my new page in relationship with Italy. And I lived in Moscow and started to travel and to come to Italy for the lessons. And I was accepted at the class of Maestro Boris Petrushansky, with whom I continue, to talk and to meet today. And so he has a lot of young pianists all over the world who travel, who play concerts. And so I was accepted, and I started to go forward to come to Italy and then go back to Moscow.
But for someone like me who's not a pianist, I don't know anything about music, it's so amazing, that at the level you already were after all this, sort of small kid training and then the real university sort of in Moscow. What else can you learn? I mean, tell me something. What did you learn in Italy what you didn't know before?
It was a different level of freedom. Freedom of accepting music, hearing music, and interpreting music, because it's very different from the from Russian method and from the Russian piano school, which is very strong, but they make you work very hard. Maybe you try, sometimes you even exaggerate.
Okay.
This academy gives you freedom in the sense of spirit. Like you are an artist. You are already, everything.
Yes.
You're free, but to be an artist, you have to show your personality. You have to. So it was fantastic because they just give you this, road, but you have to express your personality, your individuality, because without this you can't survive. And so this it's most of all it's another experience, of coming to another culture, another country, meeting another people, musicians, and starting your developing your art in a little bit different way. Okay. So,
okay. When did you meet Vovka Ashkenazi?
Yes, and I met Vovka, Maestro Ashkenazi, directly in the Imola Piano Academy. And he was in this first exam when I was accepted. He was there. And he when I played, after I played, he came to me and said, "Hi, hello." And so, yes, it was good. And, so we met like this. I met him for the first time. And as I was accepted studying with Petroshansky, he was like, we were friends, we became friends, and I was seeing him. And only now, maybe a little bit while ago, I was like, we became more friends professionally. So
yeah, but he also told me that I should talk to you. And so can you say what he has brought to your life which wasn't in there before? I mean, is it something special that you learned from him?
Yes, but I can't avoid the fact that
courage.
From which family he comes, and I can say that he's the legendary Vladimir Ashkenazi, and is his father, and he's like artistic director of this academy. So I think I was also I was also able to enter in this family more closer, and I was starting to play for him now, and he showed me a lot of things. I saw these pianos, these fantastic pianos, and he's very he gives a lot of freedom, He does not push at all, and so maybe I can thank him for meeting you as well, because he was very kind and was trying to make me, enter into the music world more close, and
extremely gentle person. Yeah. Yes, and he told me that you are involved in a project, Rachmaninov. Will you tell us about it?
Yes, and so I can say that we hope to see ready my upcoming CD, which contains the piano works by Sergei Rachmaninov, and because I come from Russia, and I consider myself a Russian pianist. When I was small, and from being very small, I admired Rachmaninov. I admired his music, and he was one of the most important figures, like, I admired in my life. Very important person. Pianist.
And you have the fingers.
Yes. And
that helps
a lot from him.
Yes.
And, it was natural that all my life I play a lot of music by Rachmaninoff. So it was natural to be in Italy, go to Fazioli Concert Hall and in Sacili, in Veneto, and make this recording.
And what is the repertoire you are putting on this CD?
Yes, it represents his early works. His pieces were very early pieces when he was young, which he wrote being in Russia, like pieces opus 3, like Elegy, Polka, DVR, Marguerite's Daisies, Prelude, and then musical moments opus 16, which he wrote still living in Russia, and then jumping to his almost last piano piece, variations on the theme of Corelli, 42, which he wrote, almost before he, on the end of his way, his music.
And when will the CD be available?
So this CD is coming up by the label, which is named Quartz, and this label is based in London, and it will be all over the world, like online. It will be able to listen to it, we hope, on Amazon, on Spotify, on iTunes, and on the platforms which are available today.
Okay, do you know when?
Yes, we wait. They're coming out in February.
Oh, good. Okay. Do you have a cover ready already? If you have a cover ready, we could put it in this interview and show it, just as an idea.
Okay. Yes, I can
mail it.
Yes.
Good. Very good. Okay. Another thing I see on this screen now is that there is a wonderful, wonderful dress in a frame behind you. And I know that there is a reason for dresses being in your, around you. So what is it that you and dresses are having in mind, together, are doing?
Catherine, so living in Italy and studying in the Imola Academy, step by step. So I moved to Milano, the city of
fashion.
Big city.
A big city of fashion, of La Cena, of Il Duomo, and fashion, yes. And that was the place where you were inspired for the first time about this dress idea?
Exactly, yes. Just after moving to Milano, watching all these fashion shows, because Milano is the fashion city, and so just seeing it almost every day, everywhere, when you breathe with this air, you can't avoid it. And so like this, I decided to create something like besides the piano, because I'm a woman, we are women, and I like an artist, being all life on the stage. You know how important is a dress for a girl, for a woman, especially for a woman who have this style of life, being on the stage somehow. So it's not. I was thinking, it's not only important to play, but it's also important how you look, and because the dress is always in the luggage and always with me, and it's always, you think about, it's a problem, how will I go out
without wrinkles.
Yes, all these wrinkles, and this not comfortable, this is not, and oh God, you have a little time for this, you can't do this.
I have a little story for this. We once had a New Year's concert, and the person who wanted to give the New Year's concert went ill. Terrible, and then we contacted university, and there was a girl from China, and she said, I'll come. And when she arrived, she brought with her a bag like this. I mean, it was virtually a handbag. And I was thinking, she was in, jeans with holes in it all the time, and I thought, when I was driving from the station, how is she going to manage, And then she went away, and she came back and had in this handbag were high heels in red, and
Yeah.
something which is a Chinese flag. I think it was nothing but a Chinese flag, you know. So she had something, a red something around her.
Oh my God.
Yes, she looked beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and my heart was just beating again after I saw her. So yes, I understand the problem. You have to have a wrinkle-free, beautiful-looking dress all the time, and that's what you
Absolutely.
design now, right?
Absolutely, you're right. And so that's why we're trying and started to thinking about this dress, which could be comfortable and beautiful at the same time, you know. And so being in Milano, I started to study because you have to create these models, which I'm doing. And like this, it came out. So now I have my dresses, like first collection. We've made a lot of fashion shows in Milano, and we hope to proceed and go forward to develop this
amazing
work that I like very much. Yes,
how many dresses have you already designed?
Yeah, but the collection is 24 dresses. So I made my first collection, and now it's coming out the second. We hope to go on and develop this thing in more professional way. So
this is excellent. I hope we can. We need to look at the material. I hope we can take one of the videos for the from the show. And add it to this interview. It would be really lovely. I saw from the models, not from the models, from the dresses. Maybe this is also because they're done for piano. They have a mini part and then they have a maxi part. So they're short in front, so you can have free access to the pedals and the playing and so on. But there are very elegant and long in the back. Is that is this your method, your style?
Yes, I'm looking for this also because I practice myself all the time and all life, and you know some details becomes obvious for you. So when we make these like dresses, evening dresses, we try to think about this walk, which you have to go out now. You have to go on the stage. You have to walk on the stage before, then sit on the piano, be comfortable now. And so this model maybe helps a little bit now to get a little bit more freedom with your movements. No? So
wonderful. It's wonderful. So in 5 or 10 years from today, where do I see you? Will you be sitting behind the piano, or will you be in fashion shows in Milano? Where is your heartbeat going to? You
know, if you would ask what am I dreaming about?
Yes.
It would be the dream of having all together, and so maybe even to unite these two things in some events. Okay, absolutely. So this would be my really satisfaction. So I love the piano, and I'm very sorry for this situation, which we all hope will finish soon, and we hope all to go out of it and maybe continue to.
Can you imagine that there is a fashion show which is accompanied by piano music?
Yes, I already have this idea with the people with whom I work in Milano about the fashion, to make those projects when the piano and the fashion show are united. And I think it would be very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. That's what we want to do.
Yes. Well, great. Yeah. So maybe we'll see you all over the world with these designs and playing, and this is wonderful. I think it very well goes together, your two activities. And it was very interesting to talk to you. I hope to hear of you more than just this little bit today.
Thank you.
But for the time being, I thank you very much, and I wish you a pleasant time in Milano.
Thank you so much for this wonderful time with you together. Yeah. And I say hello from Italy and from Milano.
Okay.
And Hope
Thank
to
you.
see this. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll just have a quick word with the audience here and thank the audience for making this possible, because the cost for these films on YouTube are being covered by the audience, and the audience is sort of investing and promoting and producing these films, and they know that every dime, every dollar, every euro they send to us for the production of these films will be forwarded to pianists who have a difficult time. So thank you for to the audience too. Okay, bye bye for now. Have a nice day. Talk to you soon.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Ciao, Irina.